Hey everybody, welcome to Memphis Ghost Hunters. I hope everybody's doing great today. So today, as you can see, we're going to be talking about the P-SB11 ITC research. These boxes, some people say that they're broken radio, that they're no good, they're crap. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons. There's a ton of videos out there on YouTube about it, but I think it's about time that people really tell you about these boxes. So I'm just going to be very blunt with you. It's a great spirit box, but it does have its flaws. All right, so here at Memphis Ghost Hunters, we use them. They're not too bad. Like I said, there's a lot of things you can do with these things. So right now I'm just going to explain to you the functions on them, right? So basically you have a channel 1, you have a channel 2, you can run AM, FM, you can sweep forward, you can sweep reverse, it's got a temperature gauge on it. It goes from 50 milliseconds to 350 milliseconds. It's got a flashlight. So I've noticed with these boxes, right, alone, when you run them for a while, they seem to have a little whine to them, like a buzzing noise almost. But I'm going to show you here in a minute. Like I said, I've used these on investigations, and I've gotten some pretty good evidence with them. So I've had people ask me, hey Jack, does this stuff work? Is it real reliable for an investigation? I don't think it's reliable for an investigation, depending on what kind of investigation you're doing. I'm the type of guy, I really love to get my EVPs just on a digital recorder, and that's it. I don't rely on mediums. Anybody who's empath, that's cool and all, but I'm looking for the straight evidence. Here at Memphis Ghost Hunters, I'm all about the evidence, what we could prove. My personal opinion, I think these boxes are great for small locations. In my personal opinion, they're okay. It's not like your P-SB11s where you could take the antennas out, you can do all this crap to it and whatnot, which is really cool. But we'll talk about that at a later show. So I like them. I don't like the antenna thing with it. I wish they would have designed this like without the antenna. They have the antenna turn on and off, and I just think that's just a waste of time. I don't understand why they put that in there. I think they just should have just took all that out completely. The temperature on this, I can't stand it. I don't know about anybody else out there. I understand people are trying to look at the temperature, if it's going up or if it's going down. But for those who are experienced with these boxes, they always go up. I've never seen them go down, right? I'll turn this on and let you just see what I'm talking about, and I'll mute it. I think I muted it. Alright, so it's mute. Where's it at here? They have a little button on the side right here. You just pull that down, you'll hear a little beep. So your temperature is right in here. You can see that little green light. Just give you a little better view of that. So, excuse me. I've had a cold. You have to forgive me. So, I've noticed running this. Like, I'll go ahead and sweep it. It's on mute right now, just so you know. Alright, so it's sweeping. What a lot of people don't realize is the batteries in here heat up, right? So they're going to get warm. And you can see it right now. I'll turn the meter off. It's going up. irritating sound. Irritating. So it was only on for a few seconds, and the darn thing went up in temperature. All right, so number one flaw. I don't understand why they did that. That was just the stupidest thing that this could have done. I mean, just me personally. It's just my opinions. They're not facts, just so y'all know. The dumbest thing they ever came up with, right? Stupid. I don't get it. What was the point of it? Really? I know most of y'all out there who are investigators, you have like thermal cameras and temperature gauges. You know, even if you're using a millimeter, you can get temperature. So, to me, that was the stupidest thing they came up with. Now, another thing that I'm not really too fond of, which I just spoke about, is this damn antenna. What was the purpose of putting an AM FM to turn it off and an AM FM to turn it on? What was the point of that? You know, I don't get that part. Maybe it's just me, but I think that was a stupid flaw on their part on that one too. You know, I think that if someone's going to create a spirit box and spend the money to manufacture a spirit box, I would have took the antenna out completely, where you got no radio interference. I've noticed with these that you do get radio interference when you hit the off switch, unless I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. So that was one of the things I don't really agree with. The one thing I do like about it is the fact that there is a light, as y'all can see. You know, that's a pretty cool thing that they came up with. I like that, you know. And it's not bad. It sounds like I'm doing a review on these things, but I'm not trying to do a review. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. You know, if they got rid of the temperature, okay, they got rid of the antenna part, I think that this box, 100% cool. So it's not bad, really. It's not. I love the fact that you can go forward and you can go reverse. You go forward on both AM, FM, and you can go reverse on FM and AM, or go reverse on FM and forward on AM. I think that's really cool. It's pretty neat. I've seen some people out there who've actually taken the back of this and mounted it on a tripod, and I forgot what they call them again. I don't know if I got one laying around here or not. Here we go. Let me lean back here for a minute. So basically they used one of these. Not the IR light, of course, but they made it where they added where it slides right here, where they put another one of these little nuts up in there, and the center one would be on your tripod, and then what they would do is take two external speakers and put them right there and mount it on a tripod. Now that was pretty cool that I seen. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, I use, like I said, the good thing about this is you get to run both stations, or you could pick a station to run, and I really like that. I don't know about anybody else, but I've actually gotten stuff, really good evidence running on AM, believe it or not. FM does have a lot of interference. So, like I said, a lot of people say that these are just broken radios, broken boxes, whatever. But you gotta know what you're listening for. So they're not bad. I don't use my antenna when I do this, but I do like the Spirit Box. Like I said, it's got some flaws in it that I just do not agree with. But I do recommend if you was to buy a spirit box to buy one of these, you will be amazed on what you could get. And a lot of people don't like them. I prefer them. I have the P-SB11 over here. These, I'm not sure what these are running anymore. I think I paid like $60 for this one. I can't remember. But if you could find one of the original ones when they first came out, get your hands on them. Both of mine, I don't know if I got another one over here or not. I have two of them. And what I've done is I've taken the antenna out. Behind here where the battery is, there's a magnet with some wires on it. So I cut all that out. But it's a great box. So I do recommend this. I don't use Hack Shack radios. I don't use apps. I've tried the Hack Shack radio. I didn't really get into that. And the apps I've tried before, and I'm just not convinced enough. But these boxes here, and I know they're just ITC research devices. And I know some people think that spirits don't communicate through these boxes, but I'm a firm believer that they do. And they seem to work, in my opinion. So, if you're out there and you're wanting to get in ghost hunting and you want to get a spirit box, I would say start out with the 7. Most people have, and they upgrade later on. They seem to work pretty well. There's a lot of stuff you could do. Like, I've actually made me a mini portal, which is basically an amp with a reverb pedal and a noise gate pedal. But I could show you that at a different later time. But I really like it because I could take the white noise out, and the reverb you have to adjust a little bit, but it seems to work pretty well. I really enjoy it. So I'll let y'all hear this spirit box. I hope it picks up on the mic pretty good. We'll ask a couple questions or something. Just a quick note. In my house, I'm actually in my studio right now. My wife's grandfather lived here, and he passed away upstairs, and we've gotten a lot of activity in this house. Nothing evil, but I've gotten his name over the spirit box. I gotten his wife's name over the spirit box, and I got their last name over the spirit box. I'll show you in a video in a later date, but it was pretty amazing. It was pretty cool. So we'll see if we get anything here. Right now it's running at 50 millisecond. So we can slow it down here. This is at 100. Is there anybody here with us? If there's anybody in this room, can you say hello really loud? We might get some, we might not. If there's anyone here, can you tell me my name? You hear that little squeal in it? That's what I don't like about this box. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us? Hello, what's your name? Do you know what year it is? Anyway, that's the spirit box for you. So I basically gave my opinion on it. You really have to play with them to get where you feel comfortable. A lot of times I run my spirit boxes around 150, 100. But they're a cool tool to have. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll be back with another video really soon. So if you enjoyed the video and you like more videos, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. And don't forget, on Saturday nights on Facebook alone, we do an hour show, and we talk about paranormal equipment, mediums, and our investigations that we've done. And it's pretty cool. A lot of people get on there, and it's like a big family. So if you get a chance, look us up on Facebook, Memphis Ghost Hunters. We're all from Memphis, Tennessee. So you never know who might be on the show, and you never know what we're going to talk about. So until then, y'all have a great week, and be safe out there.